taking over. I love Chastity. You change your picture. What up? How you doing? Happy, happy, happy. It's Thursday, right? Happy Thursday. Excuse me. Somebody get your name. Show. I am here. I am here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She twerking again. She twerking again. She twerking. Okay. Hey, Garden Nomad. Hey there. I hope you're having a good evening. It's going pretty good. Hope you're having a good evening as well. Hope you managed to avoid the falling tree limbs this week. Okay, so no. Actually, I avoided the falling tree limbs, but oh my goodness. The power outage, I know they're getting it turned back on like gradually. Our power turned on last night. It was like around, oh man, I want to say it was like between 7 and 8 o'clock last night that it turned on. I was like, but yeah, that was pretty intense. That was an intense storm. I have a feeling like it was my fault. I have a feeling that this storm was my fault. And I was like, why would you blame yourself? Well, because I was doing something I probably shouldn't have been doing. But anyway, and I was like, what? Why do you feel like you caused the storm? Because I think I actually did. But anyway, we're going down to Des Moines to do volunteer tree work. Okay, yeah, it was intense. Okay, yeah. Well, happy tree work, like for real, because I know that there's a lot that has been happening. Um, with the like, I mean, I know there's a lot of cleanup that's been happening. Every person asking for rain before that storm feels guilty. I know, like I don't know. It's easy. It's easy to blame oneself, especially when I don't know. I mean, I do know, but like, yeah, it's just 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 try not to open portals to hell. Anyway. Hope you're having a good day. I am Love Chastity. Put your questions in whenever you're ready. I'm just shooting the breeze. There was this bad, if you're wondering what we're talking about, Love Chastity, there was this bad storm here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It was Sunday that the bad storm happened. Excuse me. Yeah. It was so bad. We didn't have power for like 3 days. It's like, well, the storm was on. The storm happened on Monday, and then we just got power back on last night. It was terrible. It was so bad. It was like so bad. Like I'm sitting here like, okay, well, I can't keep anything in the fridge, so I'll get a pizza. And then I'm like, okay, can't cook the pizza because the oven doesn't work. Like it was like, what am I supposed to do here? Anyway, hey, Shika. Okay, will I be able to keep my current job and relocate? Okay, good. Lord, no, there's a storm heading towards Florida, and there was earthquake in South Carolina, I believe, like over the past few days. I'm sorry, Jesus, because like it's almost like right after I was doing what I wasn't supposed to do, that's when looting started happening in Chicago. I think like the next day or the same day there was house bombings in Maryland. It was like these past 3 4 days have been like really weird. Let me know if that earthquake was over the past few days. Okay, I need this. The wait is over right taking over. Okay. Alright, I got Love Chastity and Sheikah. Alright. Just trying to think of it. Just makes it easier for my brain. For my brain. Okay. It is over right now. Taking over. Okay. Love Chastity. Will I be able to keep my current job and relocate? Let's see. Spirit. Oh, we have Love Chastity now. Love Chastity be able to keep her job, her current job, and relocate. Excuse me. For Love Chastity Spirit. Love Chastity, will she be able to keep her current job and relocate? Let's see. Oof. It it might be a little challenging for that to happen. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Now, this is the hope. You're hoping for it to be a smooth transition. Okay, I'm seeing current position. I'm seeing job opening. I'm seeing no stress. I'm seeing no stress. Current position, job opening. Okay, let me know how it feels. And this is looking like the same kind of work that you're doing in another place or at another company. You know, so I mean, if it's I'm just using it in an analogy here, but like if you're a cashier at Walmart, like cashier at Target, like you know what I'm saying, but or whatever work that you do. But yeah, it's looking like it because with the stress card, that's like a little too much on the plate. That might just be like it's looking like transferring is probably going to be more work than getting another job. For some reason, it looks like that. Okay, let me know how it feels. Currently giving me a hard time at work. I can see that. Okay, yeah, the past few days, and people were freaking out. LOL, as they should. Oh my god. You're right. You're so right. Yeah, about the doing too much and or it might be too much. Yeah, it's looking like. Mm. And I'm sorry. Whenever I'm drawn to the monkey down here, because the that's like the warning. So if you were just like you know what, forget it. I'm gonna just go ahead with this transfer. It just you see the monkey, he would just pop your balloons. Like things would just kind of go put. You know, if it's simple, let it happen, but it's just not looking like it would be very simple. Not as simple as you want it to be. Okay. Um, let's see. I've been there 16 months and they are just giving me issues. And I'm just like, I'm gonna leave regardless, right? Yeah. Giving you issues about transferring. Yeah, man, if it ain't time, it ain't time. Like if they're not gonna let you do that, oh well. I'm sure there's a place where your talents and skills will be better put to use anyway. Okay. I know how it feels. Hey VW. Okay, Sheikah. There's this guy that I've been talking to, this guy Lorenzo. I remember Lorenzo for about a couple months. He seems to be serious, and I just want to know, is it worth my time? That's for Sheikah. Okay, spirit. Okay, so Lorenzo seems to be serious. I just want to know, is it worth the time for Sheikah, spirit? Or Sheikah Johnson? Is Lorenzo worth her time? Is this connection with Lorenzo worth Sheikah's time, spirit? What do you have her know? Is that one card? That's one card. Playfulness. Slowing down on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So it it's looking like strictly this. It's looking like this is a playful connection. With the slowing down card on the bottom of the deck, this is an indication of the energy between the two of you. is slowing down, taking your time with this, not rushing into it. Don't say yes to a marriage proposal. Okay, like if it happens soon, like don't say yes. Like this isn't the time. He doesn't seem like he's the kind of person who would rush into anything like that anyway. But he likes you a whole lot. This may not be forever, but I'm seeing karmic relationship. Okay, it's looking like he leads you into something else. He leads you into another relationship. It doesn't look like it overlaps or that there will be any cheating, but it's looking like the two of you, it's looking like y'all become like really good friends. 11:11 on the clock just at that moment. It's looking like the two of you become really good friends, and when you separate, or like if you stop like dating, it's looking like it's going to be like pretty simple, and that's going to like teach you a lot about yourself and a lot about what you do and don't want in another relationship. Okay, I know I just went like, whew, that's what I do, but uh he likes you. It's worth learning. It's worth being there with him in that moment, in those moments that y'all share together. But like forever, it's not really looking like it. Okay, it doesn't. It doesn't look like this is like harmful, or that any like serious like negativity is gonna go down between the two of you. Just a lot of learning lessons. Okay, so this is what I want in a lover. Okay, this is not what I want in a lover. Okay, let me know how it feels. Let me know. VW, VW, VW. Just check my cheek. Gonna look up this little pebble right here. It's alright. It's alright. I'm still cute. Okay. Um. Sorry, I had to give myself a little self love. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm just being silly. It happens. Okay. Okay. Cash App. What are you doing? I don't know why it gets all weird on my computer. And I gotta do the tablet here. Okay. Let's no. Let me know. You're welcome, Sheikah. Thank you. VW Spirit. What can you tell me about next week? My last week in the department I'm currently in. Okay. Alright. I just heard the word moving on up. Is that the promotion coming? Okay. um, to the side for VW Spirit. For VW. What will you have, VW? Know about about next week, her last week in the department she's currently in, Spirit. For VW, what do we have her know? Have VW know about next week at work. Last week in the department she's currently in, Spirit. What do we have her know about next week? Last week. To the past. Divine order here, 5-6. Okay. Of course, the hope is that everything goes smoothly, of course, and that you'll be able to keep your goals intact. It's looking like that's what the hope is. Okay. I should be promoting in like 2 weeks. Yes, that's what's up. Okay. Um, the dream on the bottom of the deck. Clinging to the past here. Okay. Um, so next week, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that comes up for review. Okay. There might actually be an actual review next week that you have to take part of. This could go either way. It's actually looking more like it's leaning towards you reviewing information on your next step, or like you reviewing somebody in preparation for the work that you're going to have to be doing. the new work that you're going to have to be doing. Okay, but there's also some emotional stuff that's going to come up next week. But you're focused. It's looking like that's the kind of stuff that will just breeze by you. Not saying that it won't affect you, but it really just depends on how you respond. But there's some little emotional quirks and quibs. Like you kind of see the attitude here, like, okay, oh my goodness, like I really thought that I really thought that we got over this. Like, why are they still going on about this? Like, why is this still even a problem? But but it's looking like you know how to control that. Okay. And it that looks like one of those things that's like, whew, I'm glad that I'm leaving this department. Like I'm glad that I won't have to deal with too much of that anymore. Okay. Let me know how it feels. And I keep seeing training purposes, review in training purposes. Okay. So it might have to do with the new work that you're doing. Let me know how it feels whenever you're ready for your next two questions. Let me know. Let me know. So, yeah, man. I'm sitting here like looking at all this stuff. She said there was a storm heading towards Florida, an earthquake in South Carolina. Man, it's intense. I want to see if there's any other stuff. Let me know. Let me know. Whoa, whoa. Looks like helicopter shot at over Virginia, injuring crew member. Breaking news. Excuse me. How will I be evaluated by the SD this go round? Okay, Spirit. Okay, VW. How will VW be evaluated by the SD this go round? How will VW be evaluated? Way too many cards. How will VW be evaluated by the SD this go round? VW. How will VW be evaluated? Excuse me. I saw based on the virtue of trust. Okay. This is trusting the universe, falling into the arms of the universe, falling into the pink, but it's looking like how they're going to evaluate you. You said evaluate, right? How they're going to be evaluating you. It like I'm seeing trust scores merit. It's not looking like it's so much about I need to know the exact performance that she's doing and she made productivity this week and then she missed productivity by 0.25 points. It's not as technical as it has been because you've built a lot of rapport with them, with your company, with your supervisors and your management team. You've built quite a bit of rapport. So they'll ask you the questions, and they'll check all the look at this. Oh, VW, girl. So this is the energy of you going into the evaluation. It's not even. It's like not even anything to worry about. It's gonna be super easy. Like I was saying, they'll probably like ask you all the questions and check off all the boxes, but it's not going to be like, oh well, let's dig deeper into this and pick her apart. It's not looking like that's going to be happening this time around. They trust you like a whole lot. They're like, okay, well, we know Victoria's on her shit, like, so all right, well, missed a couple whatever's here. It's not that big of a deal. She made it up the next week, or like, they trust you, and that's how they're going to score you. That's how they're going to evaluate you, by the work that you have already shown. Does that make sense? With trust and believe, they're still going to have their little roster there, and whatever it is, checking off the questions, or the interview process. Is it some kind of internal interview process or something? Or evaluation? They usually have boxes for that, right? Little papers with little boxes. You know what I mean? Okay. Good. And oh, please let me know how it goes. Okay. Because I want to know. I want to know how it goes. I just keep seeing somebody like just being like really blasé, like, "Hey Victoria, yeah, come on in, sit down. This shouldn't take long." And I'm just like, "All right, so have you da da da?" Right? Yeah, yeah, I know that. I saw that. Like, just like mad simple. Okay. Let me know how it feels. I'm gonna keep looking at breaking news. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's a little too much. No, no. Lawsuit after mask mandate. Wow. No. What am I reading? Favored. How will it be when I come back to this department as an official manager? All right, let's see. Get it? VW. How will it be when VW comes back to this department as an official manager? VW comes back to this department as an official manager. Spirit, will never know. Have VW know? How will it be when she comes back to this department as an official manager? Good, 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 good. With a chariot on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the two of wands, possibilities. Um, I'm seeing you looking like a kid in a candy shop. Like, wow, okay, so there's so many changes that need to be made, and this is within my jurisdiction to change. Like, it's just like, yes, I got work to do, and I'm excited about it. So with possibilities, you're going to have some time to scope out what's going on, and like what's wrong and what's not working, and what you want to implement, and how the people are working, and who could improve, or who like really needs to get fired. Like, you're gonna have a little power, a little extra power. Of course, that's, being a manager, you have a certain amount of power. But with the possibilities card, like, there are so many different ways to implement blank. Okay, there's so many different ways to create, I'm seeing, and also so many different ways to bring different parts of the department together. In particular, let me know how it feels. With the chariot card on the bottom of the deck, it is awareness. Okay, and so it's looking like there's a hope of all of your problems disappearing. Not quite. Not quite. you know Of course, with the managerial power, some of that stuff is going to disappear, but the same faces are going to be there. The same, mm, the same people with the same attitudes. That's still going to be there. I'm seeing disruption. Okay, and I'm also seeing like corruption. Whoever is involved in that, those people are still going to be there, but for some of them, you'll have a chance to be able to move them around. There's lots of different ways that you'll be able to work around the problem children, is what I'm hearing. Problem child. Is it a man? It looks like there's this one dude who's like a little bit heavy set. He may be Caucasian descent or European descent, but he looks like he causes some problems. like, but it's looking like you're gonna have a little more pull over his department or over the work that he does and other people. Oh, is it? Is that the problem, child? Anyway, but oh, this is looking good. Like I just keep seeing you like, and I don't know if you like really do this with your hands, but like, all right, let's get to work. When you get your desk or your cubicle or whatever, when you get all settled down, it's like, all right, let's do this. I'm here now. I made it here. Started at the bottom, and I did this. Man, oh gosh, that feels really good. Congratulations and kudos because you've done a lot of hard work. Not just because we've been chatting during this whole working process, but just feeling it in the energy and always feeling your energy. I think I've told you this before. Like you're like gold, like your determination is off the chain, and you should be proud of yourself. I'm sure you are, but like I'm proud of you. Um, Girl, I have been calculating solutions for weeks. Yeah, it looked like you had already been on that. There are several problem kids. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like you're gonna have some pull over there. Management knows that, and not just you, management, but management. Like your superiors and the people that you're gonna be working with, the managers that are gonna be your peers. It's looking like a lot of them know that. They know about the problem kids, and they're like, okay, look, if you fall below productivity, it's gonna be a problem because like man, wherever this is that you work, it seems like they're like cut and dry. We're focused on people who work. Okay, if you ain't making the numbers, like we don't want you here. We hate to have to fire people, but like, come on, just do your work, make the numbers. Whew. Anyway, getting really deep into energy tonight. Let me know how it feels. That's exciting. That's so exciting to be able to be able to see, the hard work that you've done by way of promotion. They do, but they are related. So it makes it difficult to control it. Ooh, yeah. That's what. Were you saying something like last week or a couple weeks ago? That there. Gosh, I forget how you put it, but basically you were saying that there are coworkers who are connected with management. Yeah, I remember you saying something like that last week or a week before. My days are just jumbled together for me at this point. It's like, what? It's Thursday, right? Anyway, but yeah. Oh man, that's a shame. Well, yes, that was you. Okay. Hopefully, there will be something that you can do about it, or hopefully they'll just get their act together. So frustrating. I can tell. Like it, man. That's so annoying. Sorry, it's just like really annoying. Like when you're just trying to work, and then other people are all interfering or not interfering enough. Anyway, well, you're going to have a little bit of pull over those people. But yeah, she said, I've been calculating solutions for weeks. That's what it's feeling like. Like, okay, so I see that this needs to be done. Let me let me mark this down for when I get my promotion. It's all good. Makes it difficult to control. That's exciting. That's excited. And you said next week is gonna be you said next week will be your last week in the department. Good. Good, good. Excuse me. Okay. Awesome. I'm so excited for you. It's all right. You'll whip them into shape. You'll whip them into shape with your look. Just like, whoosh. It's like, no, I'm just being silly. Aw, it's a video of a deer rolling around in mud. That's adorable. It's a cool down. Oh my god. What? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sorry. Oh, no. Wow, 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 wow. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Get the fuck out the way. America. Plant based. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, right. Ah, what's up? What's up, Kick though? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. Have you done shadow work? Yes, yes, I do shadow work very often. I've made it like a part of my daily life because it's necessary. It's like super necessary for everybody to do shadow work because it's not always about the light. Like I'm all about, I love love, and I love and light, and I prefer to be positive, but there's times where we have to deal with the darkness. There's times where we have to, expose our darkness so that things can fall into order, you know, order out of chaos. Um, Trying to figure it all out. Me too. Me too. Do you mind sharing your experience? Let's see. There's been time. Well, there was this one time where I was trying to connect with this lady on the internet, and like I felt like we were in common, and uh, she didn't want to connect with me. So like she was like really rude. She was doing the public shaming, without saying the name. But yeah, and like once I saw that she, didn't want to be around me, I get it. I get. And I buffer and I buffer. Yeah, and so like okay, well, man, I'll just unfollow you. Like, don't worry about it. I'm good. And like after I unfollowed her, like she just kept on going. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And so like I had to get into my shadow and like send something that way. Like, just send. That's usually how I work. Whatever is sent to me, I send it right back to that person. I default it friendly, but if you're sending me negativity, I'm gonna send it right back. Especially if I didn't do anything negative to you in the first place, right? But that's just one way. And I my form of work is transmutation, like pretty much. I don't do curses. I don't do hexes. Like Um, and something that I've learned, as I've learned dabbling in magic, like that stuff comes back to you, especially if the person that you're sending it to hasn't done anything wrong, or if you're getting too caught up in what it means, and then you're sending a curse or a hex their way. I don't mess with that because that stuff comes back to me. I just transmute. That's my form of shadow work nowadays. Like I like I'm gonna send negative energy their way so that but no, it doesn't even need to happen. You know, you don't need to send negative energy. You just transmute it and use it for yourself. I know I kind of got off the topic of shadow work, but I mean that's the way I do shadow work personally. Transmutation. Okay, but yeah, everybody's got a different way to do it. Can't do no hex. Hey Anna. Hey Anna. But yeah, I don't I don't do all that hex and curse stuff. I just reflect to people what they're showing to me. Point blank period. So if you ever hear, because like I pride myself on being friendly, but like if you ever hear anything bad about me, like, oh well, I don't like her because she did this, it's pretty much because I just reflected somebody else's stuff back to them. I always come I always come into the door friendly. That's how I default. But some people don't get that. Some people are like, why is she being nice? That's hella suspect. It's like, no, it's not. It's just a nice person. Like, I'm just a nice person. Anyway. Hey, Miss Nene B. Hi, it's like 10 on Cash App. It's been 24 hours since I heard from Gemini. I'm extremely worried. Can you tell me she's okay? I'm so worried. Okay. Um, all three cards, let me know. That I know that can be a little nerve wracking when you don't hear from somebody you care about. And you're like, are you? I try not to have my thoughts go there, but like that's usually where my thoughts go. Like, are you dead? Like, why haven't you called me? I'll be worried about my mom. I'll be calling my sister like, okay, so have you heard from mommy? She's like, yeah, I saw her yesterday. Okay, so she ain't dead. She's not all beat up or anything. Anyway, I'm just vamping while I what is this thing called? While I refresh. Ooh. Please solve this puzzle so we know you are a real person. What puzzle? Oh my god. Touch the arrows to roll the ball. When the image is the correct way up, touch done. Is it a goat? It looks like a baby goat. 11.5 seconds. Oh my gosh. PayPal is getting like crazy